The way that black women are showing up right now to support K. Michelle with her bad PR moves, I just hope and pray that the support is just as loud when it comes time for the country music album to drop.
Let's talk about it.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
Clock that tea.
But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
Everybody knew that you came in as my friend. And like, so.
This is Scotty. She runs the South. Big Lexus was next. What's her ass? What you doing down there, Gloss? You doing push-ups?
It's my turn.
I got you one. Go ahead. Come here.
Is that a MAGA hat?
Come here. No. Come here.
What is that? Did she just start out a MAGA hat? Girl, make that as Google app great again.
And show her why she here. She's not young and reckless. Bitch ain't young nor reckless. Oh, who ain't reckless?
Ferrari like, who ain't my show title? Show me who ain't, so I can go up to them and then I can have a reason to say my show title again. Because did y'all know that this is Young and Reckless Season 3 hosted by Ferrari? Because if you didn't know that, then guess what? It's Young and Reckless Season 3 hosted by Ferrari. And you bitches are young and reckless on Season 3 of Young and Reckless hosted by Ferrari.
They not letting up this season. And I'm like, whoa, like, y'all bitches is really...
Bitches are really young and reckless. Season 3 hosted by Ferrari. Like,
so now I have to do some investigating with all of the ladies to see how it all went to hell, child.
Can we catch you up? So you know when you were upstairs getting your beauty rest. Yeah.
Can we catch up? Because you know when you're upstairs getting your beauty rest. The way that Kelly talks. Because then you have Brent that's like nice school. And then you have Kelly that talks like this. You're like, oh my God.
Space.
Sisterhood, in quotes.
Don't fast forward none of this. Absolutely not. I want to know every last motherfucking thing that Angela said. What the hell did Tangela say to them? Don't keep secrets.
How you doing, RuPaul?
Now, Gilbert, you are a very funny man. Have you always been funny?
Alicia. I mean, I definitely understand committing to the character, but like, did she just start hormones yesterday? Where she put her titties? Girl, that is not a chest plate. Stop laughing, you transphobic.
I'm a T-girl from the past life.
Protecting the dynasty is a full-time job.
Talking about my shit, you stupid bitch.
I don't even...
Right, because you're talking about my daughter. Jackie, you talking about my daughter. Don't talk about my daughter. Don't talk about my daughter or my daughter's daughter.
No, I feel like at times I rest my case.
Not Banner was on Season 2 looking like a country Bama. Girl, I thought that was Shawnee. What is going on, y'all? It's Scott Santana, aka Chi. Baby, we are back for another continuation of A Price and Mess, okay? Because it's still a lot of mess going on in the press, and I talked about some mess that was going on in the press, and y'all got real messy in the comments. And because this is my channel, I'm gonna clap back. I got some things to say, okay? Now, the other day, I uploaded this video right here. Where I said burning bridges mid-interview, okay? And if you don't know what I'm referring to when K. Michelle sat down with the lady, okay, that's dealing with country music, interviewer, whoever the hell she was, and they basically went back and forth. It was a bit of a vocal sparring, and I had some very controversial things to say, and even though I said a mouthful within the video, everybody seems to be jumping past what I said to go ahead and jump to the point of defending K. Michelle and her delusions. Knowing damn well that half of y'all ain't out there standing up to your bosses. Knowing damn well half of y'all ain't taking the goddamn advice that y'all sitting there giving K. Michelle. Knowing damn well
that a lot of y'all ain't even gonna be around when it's time for the country music album to drop. So all of this little fake support that y'all sitting here doing now, because it's a black woman involved and this is black trauma that is being exploited and talked about, girl, cut it the fuck out. Cut it out. Cut it out. We're gonna go ahead and get into it after y'all go ahead and like the video, because I'm not done. I got shit to say. I got shit to say.
Nothing for free. I cuss a lot. Bitch, I'm a queen. Not like the thoughts. If you wanna be together, you gotta spend that check down. You wanna be forever, you gotta spend that check down. Gotta send a check on me. Gotta send a rest on me. Hey, hey. Gotta move successfully. If you want the best of me. Hey, hey. Gotta send a check on me. Gotta send a rest on me. Hey, hey. Gotta move successfully. If you want the best of me. Hey, hey. I like the.
Okay, so before we go ahead and jump deep into what actually happened, I want to bring the video back up.
Second about your relationship with country. So talk just for a second about your relationship with country music, because I feel like we just kind of got you. You haven't, you didn't grow up here in country music. So kind of tell people, kind of introduce yourself to them, and then tell them how you arrived in Nashville. What brought you here?
Yes, I did grow up in country.
So talk just for a second about your relationship with country music, because I feel like we just kind of got you. You haven't, you didn't grow up here in country music. So kind of tell people, kind of introduce yourself to them, and then tell them how you arrived in Nashville. What brought you here?
Yes, I did grow up in country music. You do this all the time. I did grow up in country music. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I got a scholarship for yodeling. That's how I paid for college. My start to you, to be seen to you, has been when the Judds people themselves reached out to me to go and pay Naomi Judd tribute. That was the first tape I ever got, and that was Love Can Build a Bridge. And it's always been a thing for me. I was told I could not sing country music because I was Black, but it was something I had always been doing and will continue to do. I'm born and raised in Tennessee. I didn't fly here. I grew here.
You grew here.
Yeah, I grew here in Tennessee. And I am so happy to be able to sing the songs of who I am and what it is I want to. So I'm happy that people like you are just discovering me, though. And I'm happy to be here for that. So happy that you have.
We're not just discovering you. We just haven't heard you on contemporary country radio yet, right?
Well, you don't hear a lot of women on contemporary radio, period, right now.
Okay. I can't. Black women, let the struggle go. Let the fucking struggle go. Black people, let the struggle go. Let the struggle go. Please stop making it like Black is synonymous with struggle, because it's not. Please let that part of your struggle go. Let it go. And I'm gonna dive into some of the dumbass comments that I got on my channel. And I'm sorry, some of y'all might have been following me for a long time. Bitch, it's a dumbass comment. It's a dumbass comment. You felt like my opinions was dumbass, and okay, cool. I feel like it's a lot of dumbass comments. Okay, listen. Let the fucking struggle go. At the end of the day, K. Michelle is approaching this all wrong. All wrong. We're not going to sit here and have a whole history lesson. I'm not about to sit here and stroke egos. And yes, they actually do this all the time. Okay, girl, we know what the fuck shit is. Okay, what now? What now? What now? What now? Because that whole Black Lives Matter shit is not flying in Nashville. That whole woe is me, oh my God, 12 years a slave, I done been through this, that, and the third, and I'm the most disrespect. That is not flying in motherfucking Nashville. What the fuck don't y'all get? What don't y'all get? What don't y'all get? This is not the BET Awards. This is not the Source Awards. This is not hip hop and R&B. This is not the Breakfast Club, where there's other people that might be able to, relate or trauma bond, or, oh, my mother went this, or I could see this happen. It's not any of that. 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 Okay? K. Michelle has been fighting to get seen as a country artist. She's been talking about wanting to do country music for as long as we've known her, okay? And now that you actually have the chance to do country music, you mean to tell me that y'all are okay, she's okay with finally being able to walk through some country doors, and then now you're going to come in having a vengeance against everybody that told you no? That's not how you do it. And it's bad PR. I don't care how y'all try to get into the comments and try to spin it and be like, oh, but I would have did this, I would have did that. Is she not wrong? And that's exactly why them white people gonna be like, keep her ghetto ass over there. Keep her ghetto ass over there. We don't want to deal with all of them ratchet hood antics. And if you feel like you gotta play the game and it's a bit of race politics, it most definitely is. It most definitely is. It most definitely is. You gotta kiss babies. You gotta shake hands. You gotta suck a little dick. You gotta. You have to. You have to. You absolutely have to. You absolutely have to. You absolutely have to. Close the door. Thank you. You absolutely have to. You absolutely have to. Like, I don't understand, because it's like half the advice that people are giving to her is not the same advice that y'all would take at your job. Nobody's showing up to work and cursing their boss the fuck out. Let's say that I need you to close the door. Because you got me feeling like I'm performing. Close the door. Thank you. Girl. Shout out to the T-Girl pod. Okay? Shout out to her. But nobody is showing up to work. As a matter of fact, let me put me on screen. Nobody is showing up to work cursing their boss out. Even if you felt like, okay, I have not had a job in 10 months, or every job I go to is some bullshit. I hate every job I've gone to. Every boss is a dick. You're not showing up to work in your place of employment and just cursing them out. Even if your check was short, you know, you might get a little snappy, you might get a little attitude, you might get to a point where you quit, right? But you're not going to do so much to where you teeter that line of you being fired or you fucking shit up and fucking your bag up. So the way that y'all sit and y'all try to give K. Michelle the same advice that y'all would not take in your everyday life, to me, it's absurd. It's fucking absurd. Again, that whole woe is me, black 12 years a slave, all of that shit works on BET and MTV and in groups where other people like her exist and are around and are the norm. But when it comes to that Nashville shit, they don't care about that. They don't care. So when I sit down and I do a video and I address this video that everybody is so offended at, oh my God, that white lady went in. All she said was, hey, can you tell us about your relationship with country music? Because, you know, we don't necessarily know you from country music. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't necessarily like you came up as a country artist. Hello? K. Michelle didn't. She was a fucking R&B artist. That one little line that she said, that whole, actually I did. Y'all do this all the time. That was enough. That was enough. That was enough. Boom, done. Drops mic, clear smoke. That was enough. But she proceeded to go in and go in and go in and go in. Okay? Girl, I work with this people, and that's why they brought me out. And actually, to your business, this is my business, and this is why I'm here, and I'm black, and I've been told I ain't never gonna do country, so that's why I'm gonna keep doing it. It's just like, girl, you didn't have to do all of that. You didn't. And I understand that people want to be like, okay, well, they do disrespect us. They do. Okay, well, you know how they are, bitch. And you're trying to win at their game. You're trying to win at their game. And that's the problem with a lot of y'all black motherfuckers in black culture. That's the fucking problem. We don't know how to get into the game and play the game until you get to a point of changing it. That's what you do. You can't just come in the game and think you're just going to blow shit up simply off the fact that your skin color and because you got a vagina between your legs. That's not how it works. It's not realistic. And if K. Michelle is out here listening to the blogs and listening to all of y'all that's hyping her up, good luck with her having a fucking career. Good luck. Because it's not going to be black people that's rushing out in numbers to support her music. Because black people like that are not listening to country. They're not. We're not. Cut it out. Cut it out. We're not going to sit and act like, oh my God, we've been listening to all of these country artists before Beyonce, before Cowboy. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't, bitch. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. Wasn't no country singers getting requested down to the 106 in Park. Wasn't no country artists getting requested at the Hip Hop Source Awards and the BET. What? Come on. We're not gonna play these games. We're not gonna play these games. And miss me with the whole, oh, I'm reclaiming my time. Girl, Beyonce reclaimed it. You ain't do not a goddamn thing because you didn't give a fuck until Beyonce got up on stage and did it. Let's call it what the fuck it is. K. Michelle, we know, has been passionate about it, but everybody else, no. You just feel like in order to be a part of something, oh, because I'm black culture and, you know, I should be offended now. I'm going to make this my personal fight. Okay, but again, there's still a way to do it. There's still a way to do it. And going about it the way that I'm seeing in these comments, how y'all are enabling this behavior from K, it's wrong. It's wrong. And y'all are doing more bad, doing more harm than good. I get that you want to tell them off. You want to tell it like a T.I. is. Oh, go ahead, girl. Snap your neck and get into rotation. Let them know how you feel. Oh, can't do that. That's not how I work over there. That's not. Black culture, we reward. See, we always talk about white culture and how they reward mediocrity. We reward bad behavior. So while K. Michelle snapping her neck and rolling her eyes and giving attitude and sass, while that might get her a TV show over on Zeus Network or get her another season on Love and Hip Hop, in Nashville, that shit gonna get her banned. Especially when they don't even want her black ass there anyways to begin with. Stupid. What's not clicking? What is not clicking? They don't want us there to begin with. Hence why the Grammys just came out and said, now we're going to do, since Beyonce done one country, just like we did with dance, now we're going to make sure we have 2 different awards. So y'all black asses can take y'all black asses over there and win this black ass country award, but know that it is never going to be like our white ass country award. And we tired of y'all trying to come over here and infiltrate shit, even if y'all had it to begin with. So what the does that tell y'all? What does that tell you? We are all on the same page when it comes to the disrespect. We are all on the same page. The difference here is that even though we are on the same team, we at 2 ends of the totem pole. And I'm going to need for motherfuckers to climb up from the bottom and understand that low vibrational, that projectic, that ghetto ass thinking that you going to get ahead in life by constantly telling off people, especially people that's in power, is what's going to be that makes you get through. Like, and in fact, I even have to say that again. Motherfuckers know this. They know everything I'm saying. You're not going to your job and doing that. I'm sorry, mama. You're not. You're not showing up to your 9 to 5 and cussing your boss out. You're not. Half of y'all be scared to tell y'all boss you can't come in. You be scared to take PTO. Scared you're going to lose your shit. So why do y'all expect K. Michelle to fall on the sword and be all of this, that, and the third? No, it's very much given. You want K. Michelle to boss up in the ways that you can at your own job. Because when you see K. Michelle, you see you at your job being disrespected. And even if it is the same situation, even if you could be empathetic, sympathetic, whatever, and trauma bond on that, you still have to understand there's a game to be played. There is a game to be played. This is not BET. I have to keep saying it. This is Nashville. So whether or not people agree on whether or not the lady went too far, okay, now what? K. Michelle be interviewer? She gonna go around slapping every media person that she meets because she's black and they're white? And listen to yourselves. Like, let's make it make sense, because it doesn't. It doesn't. It truly doesn't. It doesn't. So not only do I sit up here and I give my opinions, but I also try to make it constructive criticism, and I also try to give a solution, which is what a lot of people were not listening to at the end of the video. Throughout the video, actually, I said what K. Michelle should have done is that instead of going off, because you cannot slap and fight every media person that you come in contact with and make them the target for everything that you and our people have gone through. It's not realistic. It's not. It's the quickest way to career suicide. So if I was K. Michelle, get ahead of the story. You already know that these white motherfuckers don't want your black ass there. So now what? You get ahead of it with your story. The second that they're like, who are you? That's when you tell them who the fuck you are. That's where you put all of your attitude and sass, but in a nice way. Okay? Not in no passive aggressive, not in no aggressive. No, you take your fucking power back and put it into your goddamn story. But I'm sorry, because I'm speaking of black culture that's still sitting here uplifting a Tyler Perry. What's wrong with a Tyler Perry movie? I love his movies. He's speaking my life. Yeah, because to you looking at your life as only living in struggle mode, living in victim mode. That's all you know, right? So what do you know about taking your power back? And baby, if I didn't say it, then it wasn't said. If I throw a rock into a crowd of dogs, the ones that's going holla is the ones that got hit. Understand? Okay? But when we're dealing with black culture and it's just like trauma dump everywhere, and then we have Tyler Perry, and then we keep on lifting him because, oh my God, that's my story. But then within that story, you never see a solution that, hey, you could choose different. Life could be different for you. All you seem to know is trauma, struggle, low vibrational shit. And it does not have to be that. You know these people are racist. You know what the fucking game is. So what we going to keep doing? Complaining about losing? Complaining about being set back with these unfair disadvantages? Or you going to check the game for what the fuck it is, take the cards you do have, and find a way to manipulate shit to where you get to the top? That's what a motherfucking boss does. Everybody want to stand on business. A true motherfucking boss looks at the game that's being played, looks at the deck that they have, and says, all right, I don't like how the game being played, but guess what? I'm going to take what I got. I'm going to get in the game, and then when I'm at a point where I have power and influence and resources, I'm gonna change it. And that's what the fuck K Michelle needs to do. There's a clear difference between K Michelle and Beyonce. Beyonce put that shit into her art. All of that woe is me and look what y'all done took from me and everything that we all agree on. Beyonce put that into the art. That is the difference. Beyonce is not out here. And yes, Beyonce is Beyonce. So Beyonce is going to be Beyonce regardless. I understand. But, because y'all be hating when people compare artists to Beyonce, but this is why. This is why. Yes, Beyonce is Beyonce and Beyonce is going to Beyonce. But part of Beyonceing is being Beyonce. Like Beyonce, Love and Hip Hop, K Michelle. Beyonce, Destiny's Child, Tina Knowles, Love and Hip Hop, $50 weave shop, selling my mixtape out the back of my car, K Michelle. And I'm bringing that up, not because there's something wrong with her come up. It's just you are trying to get to the point of a Beyonce, of winning a Grammy for a country album, of getting that respect, of getting those accolades. But you can't take that hood shit with you. You can't. And everybody that's sitting here enabling and telling her, you go, girl, you better go off. You better say, fuck them white people. You mean the same white people that she asking for a favor from? You mean the same white people who she gonna have to go sit down in front of their white ass audiences and use their white ass clicks and views to help funnel her album? What's not clicking? What is not clicking? I don't know if people live in a fantasy world, but baby, no, she has to play this differently. This is not about personal opinion. This is strictly about PR and her sabotaging her career. The way that Kate needs to spin this, the second that she sits down with the interviewer, because again, what y'all expect her to go around slapping every media person? Be out on a vengeful tour for what she never got? What black people never got? Like, it's not realistic. So the next time she sits with a media person, she needs to be like, hey, what's going on, y'all? My name is K Michelle. Okay. No, my name is Kimberly. Okay, because she rebranded. Hey, what's going on, y'all? My name is Kimberly, formerly known as K Michelle. Some of y'all might know me as an R&B artist, but let's touch on that, right? Because as an R&B artist, I was nearing the completion of my last albums, and I just felt like with every album, I was missing something. Like it just felt like every album or every song that I released, something just wasn't right. And then eventually, as I reached my last R&B project, I realized, wait, that's something that I'm looking for. It's my roots. And so that's what brought me to country, because I did go to school, with a yodeling scholarship, I did grow up in country, and that's what was missing this whole entire time, that authenticity, so I'm out here, I'm being a superstar for everybody else in the world. I'm touring, I'm doing this music that I did love, but again, I felt like something was missing, and that whole time that something was me. And so now that I've reconnected with my roots, now that I've planted my feet back in the country, I feel more empowered than ever. I feel like now I can really reintroduce myself to the world, not as K Michelle, not as the beloved K Michelle, shout out to her, but as Kimberly, as the authentic, real, honest me. And so here I am. Hello, Nashville. What's going on? That's how you do it. That's how you motherfucking do it. Not sit there and be like, well, bitch, let me tell you, bitch, I didn't grow here. I mean, I didn't fly here. I grew here. Yeah. And the Judds, yeah, I performed for them. Yeah, I did the tribute. Yeah. Like, that's not how you do it. Take your fucking power back. You get to choose your life. You're going to keep choosing struggle. That's what you're going to get. You keep choosing a low vibrational entities and energy. That's what you're going to get fucking met with. She has the opportunity to do the right thing right now and really take her power back. And especially with country music, it's all about storytelling. It's all about being the underdog. Again, that whole what was me black shit, they don't care. They're not black. They don't relate. The only time that they care is when they're being forced to feel like they have to care. What's not clicking? It's very much given 2020 Black Lives Matter protests all around the world, and everybody's suddenly giving a fuck and blacking out their profiles with black images, because now this is the cultural reset of the world and we're supposed to care, but they don't really fucking care, because look at us 5 years later. So whatever y'all are expecting to get from K Michelle just going in there, and not saying she's playing victim, but going in there with a victim mindset and just saying, y'all owe me this shit, I'm entitled to this shit simply because I'm black, she's not going to connect. She's going to turn a lot of people off. And y'all are not gonna want to hear this, but guess what? When it comes to Hollywood, when it comes to what K Michelle does, the only color that matters is green. That's the only color that matters. Because it's a business at the end of the day. It's about making money. And she didn't come this far and complain this long and went through all that she's gone through just to have her country music get shelved. So that's why I'm saying K Michelle needs to humble herself, okay? And not saying, oh, bow down and kiss white people's feet. No. Again, like I said, take the Beyonce approach. Put it in the music. Put it in the art. We very clearly get what Beyonce means when she's singing American Requiem. We know what the fuck she's talking about when she's saying, the whole cowboy card. We gets it. We get it. But everything ain't gotta be up to and like, come on. Let's go through some of these comments on my page because just ridiculous. And shout out to the people that watch my videos and like, even if you had a different opinion, you watch the videos and then you hear my opinion and then you're like, okay, I understand. Versus people that see a title and then within 2 minutes you already commenting, but yet the video is an hour long. It's just like, let's go through some of these comments. So the comment that I put at the top was everybody's addressing a disrespect, but nobody's addressing the main point of this video, the burning bridges. If everybody walked around slapping and cursing out everybody they felt slighted by, we'd get entirely nowhere. Multiple things can be true. Kay can feel slighted and still move better. You can't keep cussing out the same folks that you need favors and handouts from. And the same people going up for her behavior is not about to be the same people helping her through the very doors she's begging to get through. And y'all aren't, because y'all can't. Y'all not the gatekeepers to that. Understand? It might be 100 people that's sitting here saying how Kay is whatever. Maybe only 5 actually going to support the country music. But I can guarantee you, out of that 100 people, if anybody, it's probably only going to be 1 that can help actually change her. Like, we are not the gatekeepers to country. We can talk all day about how we invented and bitch, it's not 1950. It's 2025. And in today's motherfucking climate, them white motherfuckers own that shit. That's who in charge. That's who she has to impress. That's who she's looking for an opportunity from. So you can say stuck in the past and well, it does not matter. It does not matter, baby. The facts are the facts. The facts are the facts. Hence why Beyonce is on her reclamation tour and Rock is next. Like, let's go through the comments. Okay. So here's what somebody said, because that isn't the main point. You're only making it based on some arbitrary judgment of her past behavior. She didn't cuss anyone out here. And see, listen, even before we get into the comments, because that seems to be another thing too. People think that just because K Michelle didn't slap anybody, she didn't physically shake a table, she didn't wrap her arms around the bitch neck, because she didn't take flowers and toss it upside her head like she did Mimi, that means that her actions were warranted. That means that she didn't do anything wrong. She did a lot wrong. Hence why people are saying, yes, Kay, you better tell her. Y'all think just because she didn't say a curse word that she wasn't still wrong in what she was saying. She was. It came off super defensive. It came off super aggressive. And yes, I use that word. Don't get in my comments, oh, aggressive on a black, but bitch, it was aggressive. It was feisty. It was spicy. Hot sauce. What you want to say? It was all of that. Had that been me that she was talking to, I would have, you want to take this outside? Hold on now. What we doing? Because who is all that for? Kimberly Pate Michelle. Who is all that for? Come on now. Come on. Let's not be dense. Today. I'm the wrong motherfucker to be dense with. Okay? You want to be dense? I'll get retarded. Stop playing. She didn't cuss anybody out here. I give you, she has a reputation for being ghetto and having a bad attitude. So why we doing anything that's making it go further? Because I'm sorry, when I looked at that, she may not have acted ghetto, but it definitely read as bad attitude. It definitely read as let me clap back on this white bitch. It definitely did. But let's not placate and excuse this obvious microaggression. I'm not excusing shit. I said, what, she gonna slap everybody? Okay, whether it's verbally or physically, she gonna slap everybody, every interviewer she sit down with. That's the point that is being lost on so many people. That's the point. That's the point. Like I said multiple times, when K. Michelle said, y'all do this a lot. Done with it. Nothing else needed to be said. Suggestion: she should kowtow to a white woman who is pass it off as something K. Michelle did wrong, suggesting that she should kowtow to a white woman who is being obviously disrespectful to her. And you don't interview someone and not do background research on them to, at a minimum, know that she has country roots. This no-name reporter whom no one even recognizes, what bridge is really being burnt here? Not like she was checking Dolly Parton. You're definitely reaching. Okay. And y'all are definitely special ed. I'm sorry. Teachers not in the school. Is this why they all quitting? Because the students too slow. What's going on? What's going on? Because again, like I keep saying, it's not about sucking these white people dick, but then at the same time, it kind of is. You don't control country. They do. What is so hard to understand about that? Take your power back. You already know you're going to be met with controversy. Okay? You already know you're going to be met with some snarks, some snide remarks, some shady looks. You already know this. You already know this. But that's the thing. Black people don't know how to be fucking accountable. We ain't accountable for shit. You still have to be accountable for the fact that you as a black person is trying to go into this white ass genre. Don't tell me what happened and what was. Talk about what's now. Don't tell me about 1920s and how we don't nobody care about that. We're talking about 2025. Who's in control now? The same people that looked at Beyonce and laughed at her when she performed the first time at the Country Music Awards, and then they tried to shut her out. Hence why she had to come back with a Cowboy Carter. That's who's in control of this shit. So you have to play by their rules. What's hard to understand? What is hard to understand? And if you go around pissing all of them off, good luck having a career, because I want to see how many black people sit and stand behind her. I want to see, because we want to sit and fake act like, oh my God, because we stopped going to Target, even though that's a whole other conversation, it's still part of the same conversation, because how many of us was going to Target anyways? Like come on now. All of these illusions, like I'm done with all of them. I'm done with all of them. Kay reciprocated the energy that was given to her, and frankly, she handled it better than most. As black women, here we go. As black women, we need to get more comfortable standing up for ourselves and not tolerating blatant disrespect in certain spaces out of fear of being seen as aggressive or angry. Here we go. So now this is a whole black woman issue. Now every black woman in America needs to stand up and be offended. Now every black woman in America needs to stand in solidarity with K. Michelle and her bad PR moves. Again, there is a way to stand up for yourself. There is a way to clap back professionally. There is a way. I need to see if I can find, because there was a TikTok where somebody thought they had 8. And it was a black girl. She thought she had 8, okay? And she had posted some type of email. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Okay, so I was trying to find it, but I cannot find it. But basically, it was a TikTok that this black woman had made, and she thought she had 8. And basically, she was telling TikTok, like, this is how I clap back at my manager. You know, how I politely clap back at my manager. But, like, when you go through the text, it was like, bitch, you must want to get fired. This is not a professional clapback. And literally all of the comments was going in. So that's probably why I can't find it, because it probably got deleted. She probably got embarrassed, but she thought she was doing the damn thing. And she was like really telling her boss off, like, this ain't my job. And I don't know who y'all think about like, she was going in, and all of the comments was like, no, but this is completely wrong. This is how you get fired. Right. And it's that same type of accountability that I need to be had here. Which is why I bring up, again, K. Michelle is not wrong for feeling disrespected. Not wrong. not wrong. She's not wrong. We can all agree on that. Okay. We know country. Okay. But what now? What now? Is she gonna go around slapping everybody? She gonna go around cussing everybody out? She gonna go around being nice, nasty? She gonna go around having an attitude with everybody? No. Take your fucking power back. I don't know how many times I gotta keep saying that. Take your power back. Hi, my name is Kimberly, formerly known as K Michelle. I used to be an R&B artist, but with every new album, I realized that, hey, I was missing a part of me. I didn't realize what that part of me was until I started getting back into country music, and I realized it was my roots. And I should have known because I went to school with a yodeling scholarship. So ever since I've been doing country music, I found my, here we go. Light done cut out, it's fine. I done found my footing back in the country music. And now I feel powerful than ever. And I'm ready to take on this new venture here in Nashville. Boom. That takes care of everything. And it ain't even got to be super long. It could be 5 sentences or less. State your name, say who you are, your rebrand, okay? You letting them know your name. You letting them know your former name. You letting them know the former genre that you used to do that you're no longer interested in doing. You letting them know what you're doing now. You letting them know what you're here to do. And you're also setting great intentions and making it known that you are here to take up space because you deserve space here. Okay? And at the same time, country music loves storytelling. So at the same time, you taking your power back is a great thing. It's inspirational. But yet we trying to draw inspiration and because it just don't, that's exactly what it is. We're using the wrong, like the problem that I have with this K Michelle situation is that people are looking at the wrong parts of this story as inspirational. It's not the fact that she stood up to a white interviewer that should be inspirational. It should be K Michelle taking her power back and saying, hey, I went through a period of time, like she's focusing on the wrong part of her story. It's not about you being black. It's not about you having a vagina between your legs, Kay. It's about the fact that you spent all of that time doing R&B music and you still felt unfulfilled. That needs to be the angle. That needs to be the angle. That needs to be the story that is pitched. Not, I'm black, and because I'm black and this was our shit first, y'all bitches better motherfucking accept me. You're not getting in any doors like that. And I don't care what any of these comments say. You're not getting in any doors like that. You're not. You're not. And black people are not the gatekeepers to country in 2025. We are not. We are not. And I'm about done with this subject. I was going to read more comments, but I've said all I need to say, and I'm going to just keep repeating myself at this point. Because we're not. We are not. We are not. Stop telling me what was. Tell me what's now. Tell me what's now. And what's now is these are the people that hold the keys. I'm not saying go in there and literally suck their dick. I'm not saying go in there and yes, ma'am, and yes, master, and where? Oh, you want me to go fetch a pot of water, master? Oh, yeah. Nobody's asking K Michelle to shuck and jive. What I'm asking K Michelle to do is understand that she's going to be faced with opposition any and every way she goes. If you already feel like you have it hard in life because you're a black woman, then guess how much harder that's about to feel in this white ass town that already don't want you here. That's already pissed at Beyonce for what she did a couple of years ago and what she's doing now with country music. Again, they just added another motherfucking category with country. So what does that tell you? You can't fight and beat everybody. Understand that. And not everybody is going to give a damn about your struggles. So versus it being about your struggles, and even if we do make this about struggles, right? Even if we do use trauma as the selling point here, right? Find a different struggle that is more universal. The woe is me, the all my life I had to fight, the I keep dealing with these ain't shit niggas. Black culture thrives off of that. Tyler Perry and his audience thrives off of that. Nashville cannot relate to that. They can't. They can't. So it doesn't mean that because I'm saying, K Michelle, don't go around saying that story. It doesn't mean, oh, the story's not valid. First of all, how many times we going to tell the goddamn story? Second of all, if this is about her truly making it in this world and in this lane, you want to be able to reach as many people as possible, right? So make it a universal thing that we've all gone through. We've all been at a place where we've lost ourselves or didn't know who we were, or we're in a space where we felt like damn, something feels off. Like everything might seemingly be going right, but something's off. I just don't know what it is. Like we've all been there. We've all been there. Focus on that. That's how you win, Kay. That's how you win. You speak to those people. Because trying to take your black struggle into this white ass world, they're not going to know what to do with that. And anything that they do with that, it will be performative. As performative as everybody that blacked out their profiles during Black Lives Matter in 2020. And then look where the world is now. So y'all can keep sitting and living in fantasy illusion world. I'm going to still say what the fuck I got to say. And if I didn't say it, then it wasn't said. But if it was said, then take notes. I don't give a damn how many people disagree. Hey, Michelle looks like a motherfucking hood rat going around with hood antics because you cannot slap everybody. She needs better PR. She does. This is not the BET Awards, bitch. This is the Country Music Awards. You're gonna have to get into shape. You're gonna have to make some changes. You want to survive over here? You got to play by their rules. It's unfortunate, but you got to play the game until you can change the rules. That's life. That's life, whether y'all want to hear that or not. So we're going to come back to these videos. I can't wait. I promise you, I cannot wait till her numbers drop. I can't wait till the country album drop. I can't wait till she go on her country rodeo tour. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what the numbers look like because I just hope that the support is just as loud as all of this outrage. I just hope and pray. Ooh, I would love that for Kay. I would love that. Please let it transfer over, but I know it won't. I know it won't. So I said what the fuck I said. Listen, if you don't want to spend all that time searching and trying to figure out your life and, oh my God, what was me? And I don't know where I'm going, thealignmentsouls.com. Book an alignment reading. Okay, we sitting here talking about K. Michelle and her burning bridges. Baby, I'm the bridge to help you get to where you need to go even faster. Okay? Why sit around and become 42 years old thinking, oh my God, I wish I would have known this at 26. Well, bitch, you can. That's why I'm here. thealignmentsouls.com. Okay, and if you just want to get your feet wet, do a quickie. Do a pull-up. Do a power 15. But either way, do something. Do something. Because I'm tired of us and our culture being comfortable with just sitting here being the victim. I'm tired of us just sitting here living in the struggle, and that's all we know, and that's all we keep choosing. Change is uncomfortable. So yes, if K. Michelle has to kiss babies and shake hands and play by their rules so she can get in the game and change it up a little bit, then cool. Because that one thing about Beyonce is the fact that Beyonce is Beyonce. So Beyonce has the power to change the rules without playing the game, right? But K. Michelle's not there yet. And she won't get there by trying to play a different game with the same as the last game. This is a whole new game, baby. This is a whole new game. Whole new game. You can't play Pokemon how you play Grand Theft Auto. Like it's not the same. It's two different worlds. And a lot of y'all not gonna get it. Even though you do get it, because again, you're not going to your job and cussing out your boss. You're not going to your job and okay. So let me know what you thought. Dan in the comments below. If I give a fuck, then make sure you stream my music like you give a fuck. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.